Step 1. Establish column grids. These are an invisible framework that will hold the content. All content elements fall within the column grid without stopping in the middle. For this design, a 24-column grid is used. Step 2. Choose a dominant element. The most powerful storytelling image makes the best dominant photo. Following the column grid, the dominant photo is the first element placed on the spread. To serve as a focal point, the dominant is noticeably larger and placed in the center, often carefully crossing the gutter. Step 3. Allow the dominant photo to guide the placement of an eyeline. Horizontal alignment is created by placing elements above and below the eyeline. For best results, avoid placing the eyeline in the direct center of the spread. Step 4. Place the story module. With the strategic placement of the headline in the story module, the dominant photo pulls the reader into the design and then directs eye flow toward the headline. Columns are combined for displaying the stories and caption. Step 5. Place the secondary photos around the dominant photo. Contrast is achieved by using a variety of modular shapes and sizes. Care is taken to maintain the eyeline and to follow the column grid. A use of consistent standard spacing separates most of the elements. A rail of expanded spacing is also used. Step 6. Place captions. Captions are placed within the column grid and to the outside rather than between the photos. To avoid confusion, captions should be adjacent to the photos they describe. The column grid is used to maintain a consistent width for the captions. 2 columns are combined for each caption. For our first modular makeover, let's convert the dominant module into a photo collection featuring 4 photos. For modular makeover number 2, let's tell a more inclusive story by replacing this single photo with 4 photos that tell personal stories about the event we are covering. For our final modular makeover, let's expand our storytelling even further by turning this photo into a module featuring 3 photos accompanied by quotes.
In this video, we're going to learn more about the top toolbar of the Yearbook Avenue page designer. Starting with the Jostens logo on the top left. When I push that, it's going to take me back to the home screen. Under File, we see Save, Save as Template. You can also save your work as a practice page or create a new practice page. Under Edit, it's all the quick hit things you know and love. Undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, delete. View will allow you to hide those grid lines, hide the page border, and you can uncheck Snap to Grid to move your elements on and off that grid. At the very bottom, you'll see you can view just the left-hand side or the right-hand side of your spread. Right now, we're viewing facing pages. Arrange has a cool feature called Mirror. When we push that, it's going to take that element and flip it. This is how you can rotate your templates easily. Go to will take me back home, to the page ladder, to the coverage report, etc. Now, if I hover my mouse over these quick icons, you'll see that it explains what it is. So save, preview page, undo, redo. Highlighting complete elements will show me anything that is not yet done on my page. So here I see that this empty image box exists. Spell check, lock. If you look at this drop-down bar, you'll see there's 2 options for lock. If I lock an element, you'll notice that the bounding box dots turn into locks, meaning nothing is happening to this picture. I can't move it and I can't drag anything into it. If you click lock position, however, that will allow you to drag pictures into this box and crop them, but will not allow you to move the box. These 3 elements are the most important on this top toolbar. Here we see we can place a new rectangle photo box. When we select the drop-down bar, there are different shape photos that we can add to our yearbook. This is Place New Text Box. Again, accessing that drop-down bar, I see I can create page numbers or text in an arc or a circle. For now, we'll make an advanced text box. The third option is Shape. Here I can create boxes, circles, or lines. These are the objects we use to fill with color to enhance our pages. This feature here is a note option. I can move this note and click in it and start typing a message to my students. I might communicate with them, and it'll always have your name and the date you left the note. To collapse the note, you double click on the purple circle, and to delete it, you just push the delete button on your keyboard. The last feature of the top toolbar I want to discuss is this zoom feature on the top right. When I select an element and zoom in on it, it'll take me right to that element. In this video, we're going to learn more about the Images tab. I'm inside the Page Designer and I have a template ready. Clicking on the Images tab and looking at the top drop-down bar, here are all of the subcategories. These were created inside the image library under the Create drop-down bar. Clicking the white arrow will show me subcategories. To access the folder, click on it. Here are all of my images inside that folder. Up at the top, there's an Upload Images button. You can upload straight from the Page Designer. You can also view your images in a single or double column. Filters exist for checking tag pictures and unused pictures. The green check mark indicates that this image has been used in the book. A green tag means that this picture has been tagged. You can double click on the thumbnail to open up a separate dialog box, which will show you all the tags of the image, as well as the details of the picture. To drag pictures onto the page, you just hover your mouse over these images and you'll see they're glowing green. Green is good, meaning this picture is going to fit just fine in this box. To crop it, you simply double click, use the slider to zoom in or zoom out, and double click. If you have a low resolution image, however, it will glow red. Red means this is not going to fit. I'll drag it into this box, but notice this duplicate image warning has shown up saying this photo has already been placed on other pages. This is a great warning to keep you from using duplicate images in your yearbook. For now, I'll say yes. To show you again to crop, double click, use your slider to zoom in, move the content around, and double click. You could also right click on this image to show it in the image library and also tag names straight from the Page Designer.